Good morning, everybody. So I have had so many people commenting on my videos, like basically asking to see like my window decor. So I'm going to show you guys that. I've got a lot of magical hangy things. Everything that you see in my windows is something that I made. So first we're going to start out with this window. With this window, since it faces the front door and everything, I've got 3 charms in this window. So I've got like 4 or 5. This one here is really special. One of you beautiful subscribers made this for me. I cherish it. It is like one of my favorite things. So I leave that there for the positive energy that it holds. When I had it sent to me, it just had this very good vibe onto it. Oh, those clothes out there, those are clothes out there I have to put in my trunk. So I've got these. I really love to have crystals in my window because the sun. We get a lot of sunlight through this window right here, so all of these light up. This one, this is kind of like a, this is kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a protective thing. So in this one, we've got little, these are little witch balls that I filled with different herbs and resins. I can't remember what I put in here, but it looks like black salt, some frankincense, some 7 archangels resin. This one is lavender here in this. I bought these little things off of Amazon, these little things, these little bottles. This here is just a piece of lace that I put in this little frame because I really like the Irish, there's like an Irish thing or myth or something that when you make lace, you're supposed to make a little, just a little tiny accident, like on purpose though, to kind of catch all the negativity in it. And then this is a piece of cedar that I found and sanded and put a little prayer box on and an ankh. So that's that one. This one is the one I recently just finished. This was a air plant holder that I got off Amazon. Lo and behold, the air plants did not like living in that condition, so I needed to find a different way to use all of these little metal cages that I bought. I mean, it was only 4 of them, so but yeah, I really like the way this came out. I think it looks really cute. It's got these blue faceted beads on there and these little amethyst drop crystals. And then in this one, sorry guys, let me turn the light on. So that one up there, that is some grapevine. I made that one years ago. That's like one of the first ones I made. Yeah, which is why it looks so different than the other ones. So that's that window. Okay, and then going into this window, let's see what I've got in here. I think I've only got 1 crystal in this window. Yeah. Well, on this side of my window here, I've got a piece of amethyst. You never see it, but it's there. Over here, I've got this Big Daddy crystal. I got all these faceted crystals off Amazon, if you're wanting to know. And it's got these beautiful beads right there. So those are the living room windows. Yeah. And then in here, this is where most of, well, this and the back room. So this window, all of these crystals, I just recently made, and I leave them on this log or stick to just hang there because I like the way they look in this window. And then over here, this is a thing that my ex-husband bought me for Christmas or my birthday like years and years and years and years and years and years ago. But I have a habit of saving a lot of things, and I kind of just redid it because this used to be like a brown. I painted it and put some crystals on it, made it prettier. We've got a lot of, I've got a lot of these wisteria wreaths in all the windows because I make them, so they're everywhere. You can see here, these are like little resin things that I made when I was like playing with resin first. I just didn't want to get rid of them though. And so I put them on strings and I put them, so like this one's got citrine. This one's got, oh wait, no, it's this one. This one's got some lapis in there. So you can make these. These are really good for like creating like a barrier basically. And it doesn't have to be things like this. Like you can just, anything that you put your energy into. So like this thing, like this wrapped fire quartz. Anything like that. It helps to create a perimeter around your house of like positive intentions and positive energy, which is what these do, because not only do they make me smile, but they make other people smile when they see them. Here is a wisteria wreath that I made and put this little crystal on there. I think it's so cute. Okay, so that's that window. Just a lot of beautiful, positive energy. Now, to my favorite window, and a lot of your guys' favorite window, the kitchen window. I collect these antique bottles. I've been collecting them for years and years. I love cobalt blue. This was from a friend. Same person who sent me that charm that's in the front window. She also made this for me. This little evil eye protective fairy that watches over me from the kitchen window. Love her. She also sits with my ancestral fairy. This is this was my great grandmother's. This is like one of the only things I have that's hers. And my mother's cousin sent that to me, and I am so thankful. I've got a lot of little tiny things. Lots of little teapots. You can see how big my freaking aloe vera plant has gotten. He is just monstrous. Oh, Jexie, don't touch it. You want to smell it? Here, you want to see? Oh, don't bite it. Don't hit it. It's a plant. You got to be nice. No. You got to be nice to the plant. You've got to be nice. We've got a peperomia in the window. We've got a flamethrower coleus. We've got a African violet and a Dieffenbachia, as well as my tiny orchid. There is a little spider that lives over here. You can see all his little mess in the windowsill. But then over here, we've got, so this right here is actually a protection. Oops, thought I glued that on. This is a protection thing right here. This is bunches of pieces of broken cobalt glass that I found in the woods near my house. Like anytime I go on walks in the woods, I keep a lookout for blue glass. And I've been collecting it for years. And then I just put it in this, a lot of the things that I do, it's kind of like intuition based. And then later on, I find out that it's actually a magical practice, such as this right here, this blue cobalt glass that I've collected. You can read about it if you want. It's a protection spell, though, basically. So we've got more of those air plant hangers that I have to redo. I've got a bunch of amaranth hanging on them. And more crystals, of course. This is a little clay piece that I made. Crystals everywhere. I just have crystals in all my windows because they bring me a lot of joy in the mornings and in the evenings. Okay, so let's go back into the back room and I'll show you the windows in here. So all of this stuff here is just stuff that I just, this is a little thing that I made, incense burner. Oop, that was a bone. This is one of the first things that I made. I was like really into making these crystal trees. Here we've got the only 2 cardinal feathers I've ever found. And it's got a blue jay feather in there too. I've got a little tiny witch's bottle here. Protection. This is a little vase that I found in a thrift store full of feathers, as you can see. This little guy that I made. I didn't make the wizard, but I put him on this little piece of bark. This is labradorite in a bottle. Another little bottle here. This is an old plant thing that I bought what was it? I bought an air plant in. Of course, we have a piece of snow quartz from my beautiful friend who sent the blue bottle and the fairy and everything. I wrapped it and I put these keys on it and I hung it in the window. Another little fairy from my mom's cousin. I got a piece of agate right here. These are more wisteria and a dream catcher that I made, never finished. Over here we've got, this is actually a piece of trash that I found, this hoop, and I wrapped it in twine and I put a little tree in there. There's another little tree up there, more wisteria vines. Here is a magnolia seed pod that I harvested. So cool looking. And then of course we've got the bed spring thing there. And then in this window, I don't know, I think I've only got one thing in this window. Yeah. So I've got this guy in this window here. Oh shit. I've got this guy in the window. Let me fix him. So I've got this guy in the window. He is made from a little wisteria wreath, and these are the curtains that I made. I bought the fabric from Joann's, and I just got a little tension rod and put them there. I think they look really cute. Over here we've got some old peppers that I'm gonna have to just throw out because they didn't dry properly. Some of them did, but some of them didn't. Got some bark and some other things, and yeah, those are all of my witchy window decor. There's so many different things that you could do for spells, for protection. These are just a few of some ideas that I do. Really the best thing you can do is just follow your intuition. Your intuition, it doesn't matter if you think it's like weird or whatever, or, just something looks funny. It doesn't matter, because when you follow your intuition, that's when all the magic comes out. Okay. So like all of these things that I would do, I would do all these things not knowing that they were magical, not knowing that they were protective, but I was just doing it because I just wanted to. And then I find out um, later on that all of these things that I do are magic symbols. So just follow your intuition, follow your heart, and it will never lead you to a wrong place. It will always lead you to the best possible place for you in that moment. So I love you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed seeing what's all in my windows. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.